said yes to an invitation when I actually wanted to say no. I don't really know why I did that. Somebody asked me if I wanted to go and have a drink, and I said yes, but I knew that I didn't really want to do that. It's a crazy thought when I think about it. I have been invited and I didn't want to go, and I said yes. But here's the tricky part. I liked the fact that I was asked. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the reason why I said yes. I think it kind of makes me feel good that I was in fact invited to go have a drink, and that made me feel good more than I wanted in rejecting the invitation. So I've been working on myself. I'm working on myself for over a week now on how to say no without the guilt. So there's moments where I say yes, and I feel very guilty, and I'm asking myself, why do I keep doing this? I basically said yes because it made me feel good. I loved the invitation. It made me feel great that I was asked to go have a drink. But sometimes it makes me feel so pressured and so bad because I just really, really feel this heavy pressure and guilt to say no because I don't want to offend this person, because I don't want to offend the people in front of me or the person in front of me. I just want to get out of that situation. And what I didn't see in that moment was it was going to hurt myself. It was one more time and one more thing that I said yes to when I knew that my body and my mind were screaming no. And what it really cost me in that moment, I believe, was I trained my muscle once more to say yes to something that I didn't want to do. I think instead of continuing to train my muscles, my mental muscles, to say no when I actually mean to say no, when I actually don't want to do things, when I'm actually standing up for myself, when I'm actually learning and teaching my mind and body to say no when it matters to me, when I really don't want to do something, I did the opposite. So what I'm going to try now, and I've been working towards this for a little while now, for over a week now, which is basically to learn to say no in progression when it's hard. Sometimes it's easy for me to just say no, and I'll stop right there because it's an easy situation for me to get out of. It's an easy decline, but sometimes it's not that easy. So what I've been learning to do is to work my way up to a no when it's much more difficult for me to just go, no, I don't want to do that. So I'm learning and I'm teaching myself to take the courage to say no without the guilt. So I'll start with, let me think about it. So I buy myself some time, and then I'll say, I'll get back to you. And I work my way all the way to, this isn't for me, this is not the time for me. And I'll work my way up to a, no, that doesn't work for me. And so if you're just like me and you want to work on improving yourself and you want to learn to say no without the guilt, just do this with me. Just notice that moment, that last time that you said yes when you meant to say no, when you said yes, and when you felt this pressure, when you felt this guilt, when you felt this heavy weight on your shoulders just to say no. Just notice that moment, just like me. Notice the moment. Noticing is the beginning of practice. I'm noticing, and I'll work my way to a no. I hope you did this with me. Just start where you are and start where you can and work your way up to a no. I know this is not easy, but I'm going to continue to practice this. It's not easy, but I'll do this anyway because that's what we do here in the Empowered Living Club. We face life with truth and courage. We figure out how to win the hardest inner battles, and this one is definitely hard. And then we share the exact tools so you can win yours. Live truthfully and live courageously. I'm doing this. It's really hard, but you can do this too. My name is Chris Kasonga. Keep living an empowered life.